As me usual. I'm going to do another Tatsumi what if today. Which key is it? That is. I'm going to be recording while I'm getting some stuff that I need. Some of you might actually know what I've gotten help from another whatever. Some of you might know him, whatever known. I talked to him rather ago with him yesterday. And he gave me a few good ideas what to do. That's Tatsumi. So I thought, yeah, let's do that. And I'm gonna be recording while I'm at home. Yeah. Let's take a smoke. So yeah. Cut. You gotta catch it up. Oh well. Can't remember the part, but it's locked. So yeah, where last left off, if I remember correctly, Tatsumi has just killed the wyvern, the mountain idiot. He's got this going on. He doesn't know that his clan's killed by Imperials yet. He just after deciding to attack in and back north, got him some meat in his back, and then taking the skull and deciding to bring it home. He begins to walk down. Unluckily for him, with the added weight of this wyvern's skull, he actually somewhat. Oh, geez. He decides to, or rather, he doesn't decide. He texted him where he came from. He wants to walk back to his clan was. But unfortunately for him, because of the added weight of the skull and stuff, he missteps and the weight causes him to fall down into a canyon where he discovers an Imperial arm in this, he actually falls down into a cave, an unknown cave, where there's actually seems to be an Imperial, what seems to be a strange weapon, full weapon, that looks like an old, well, it looks like a sword, an old sword. And he decides to grab a hold of it, but the moment he grabs it, he feels like his guts done. So yeah, I'm back. He gets stunned. It seems like he's like stunned him, so some of his blood gets on the weapon, somewhat activates it. It doesn't know how. It's weird to him. He needs to get some information. It turns out that this thing was an Imperial Arms. Just gonna down. Let's go home. Wonderful home. Anyway, so he gets the information that this is actually old Imperial Arm, and he doesn't really know the name of it. I think you guys in the comments will come up with it, but some background information on this Imperial Arm, so you know what it can do. It's actually similar to English, that dragon Imperial Arm that can evolve. I remember that. It's similar. This Imperial Arm was made from similar material, except it was much stronger than the Danger Beast was actually much stronger dragon than Ukrainian. So, but it was unknown, and it was made at the same time as the Imperial Arms, but as a secret project that even the Emperor didn't know of, and it was made as a kind of, countermeasure to the Emperor's supreme Imperial. So it was made to actually be stronger than that Imperial Arm. So it's also a supreme Imperial Arm, but it was classified as a mythical Imperial Arm instead. So anyway, after Tatsumi gets the release from it, he tries to activate it, which he does, which succeeds in. He says the name of this, if the information got the name of this Imperial Arm, which you guys can actually decide in. Yeah, so he tries to use it, and that's the name of this Imperial Arm. It's an armor type Imperial Arm as well, and he gets not as big, but he gets a little bit taller, about around 8 to 6 feet. That's the size of the Imperial Arm. That's his height is taller than his cannon. So using the arms, he looks to be around 7 feet tall. Because it puts not the same amount of pressure than it does in cannon, but it puts actually more pressure on him. His body puts it, Tatsumi is grown up, how he's grown up and all. His body is a lot stronger and more capable of handling it. So after a little while, he decides to unencrypt it. And then he gets us container. Doesn't know exactly what it is. Too fast there. Okay. So yeah. He then tries to find. He finds his way out of the cave, and he gets to find his way back. But when he gets to where his clan supposed to be overseas, dead bodies of both his clan members and some imperial soldier bodies as well. He discovers one surviving member, but this guy is barely alive. So he doesn't quite get every. So he thought that member will still die, but he only held on because he knew that there was one clan member missing, which was the head's son. So he thought he might return at some point. So he tried to unlock, but luckily for him, he survived long enough for Tatsumi to actually get back. So Tatsumi finds the surviving member and asks him what happened. And he tells him that some real soldiers had asked him to do something. Had asked them to get rid of another clan, which get paid for it as well, which they then did. Astral clan, or actually Estes clan, as I think I've mentioned before. And after they actually succeeded in this and got back, waited for the results to come, they were attacked, as I said, and slaughtered by them. Luckily for this clan, we remembered the general of the Real House, which is an unnamed one. They led the attack, and he tells Tatsumi this, but Tatsumi just says, well, it's survival, finished. And if they died, that just means that's what happens. But Tatsumi then says, but if I encounter this general, I will kill him. Or that army as well, I will kill that army section of the army. Get revenge somewhere, so they kill some of the rest of the beast. Tatsumi in his head still believes that they were weak, which is they got wiped out because they were weak. And Tatsumi just wanders off. He doesn't really care if his clan is laughing up. Other things, no. He was going around with a train. So he decides to do that. He gets to travel rather than train. Getting stronger. The Imperial Arm has the same abilities that the prison does, except it's stronger and every ability is stronger, and he also has to train a lot harder to use it. He comes across this. He actually, after a few years, he's known as the world, or the kingdom, has come to know him as the Black Dragon. He wears a cloak, well, just the Imperial Army constantly. So people know he is an Imperial Army user, but they don't know which Imperial Army it is. It seems to be an armor type. He's mastered the use of his Imperial Army to the extent that I can use the weapon in conflict, which is actually a scythe. Quite a large scythe, and he's gotten quite good at using it to the point where he's mastered it. And it fits his fighting style, because he can still go for certain areas to still keep to exhaust his prey and still have fun fighting. But he thinks it's kinda meh. So yeah, one day he stumbles after a few years, can't quite say how long, let's say 4 to 3 years, he stumbled upon the same army, a general that killed his clan, where she thinks, oh, remembers it. So he thinks, oh, another Imperial Army, let's see how much fun they are. Because remember, Tatsumi loves to battle and a challenge, but he's gotten so strong that most battles aren't really fun. So he decides to play with this army and see how strong they are. And he actually begins to slaughter the army. Unknown to him, or because he didn't really pay attention, there was some people watching that actually wanted to ambush this Imperial Army. But Tatsumi got to the army first, so he couldn't do it. So after Tatsumi actually gets to kill him, he gets to the general, and he begins to have fun and torture him a bit. So yeah. Anyway, so he decides to. So these guys are actually about to release my army. They had planned to ambush the girl, but they saw how effective Tatsumi actually killed them already. Well, a little bit disturbed, to be honest, but Tatsumi didn't care. How he did it, he let them have a little bit of fun while destroying these Imperial soldiers. So yeah, after Tatsumi has finished dealing with these guys, these Imperial, these mercenary soldiers, close to the commander did. It ain't an agenda, because she hasn't joined, this is before she decides to join them. She knows about them, but she hasn't really joined them yet. For the battle. And so yeah, the commander of that now tries to go up to Tatsumi and asks him to join their cause, you know. And Tatsumi asks his own job to opponent, enemy. So he's extremely cautious not to approach the situation. But they tell him they actually have a proposition for him. And Tatsumi is quite curious about this proposition and asks what it is. They say, tell him about it, and he is a little bit curious and asks if it means he's going to fight. And they say, yeah, you can fight us, but your job will can be to help out tribes that's fighting them to army and help them win the battles against them. Maybe as that. How does that sound? And Tatsumi thinks about it and says, yeah, that actually sounds pretty good. If it means I can fight, have fight good battles, then I don't mind. So he accepts the offer and joins them, and he follows them to the camp. And I think this is a good place to wrap up. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry for actually not speaking too much and all. I was driving home. So see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed. Oh, well, and remember, why don't you guys come up with a name for this Imperial arm that I chose for Tatsumi? So, see ya!